receiving this question for many times. Okay, like from my students, from other people. So the question is, why do we need to study English? Like for me, when I was little, I felt like it was kind of boring to study English, to be honest. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. Well, for me, learning English way back was very boring. Not until I met this teacher. Her name is uh, Sheila Liamera. She was my first year high school teacher in Surigao del Norte National High School. She was so good at speaking, and at the same time, she was so good at explaining. She had a really good accent and everything, and it was like I was mesmerized by her. So, yeah, I started to like learning English. Now, anyway, let's get through. So, why do we need to study English? We need to study English because it will help us land a good job when, how do I say, in the future. Okay, that's why other people from different countries, or people from different countries or other countries which are non English speaking countries, so they try to study English as much as possible. They send their kids to English schools and pay a ridiculously expensive amount of money just so their children can learn. So why do they do that? Again, it's because their children will be able to land a stable job in the future. Okay, so I can attest that myself. When I graduated from college, I did not immediately become a teacher. Right now, I'm a public school teacher, and I did not become that. Okay, that after graduating, because reality is right after graduation, you have to, what I say, you have so many competitors. You still have to pass the board exam, the licensure examination. You still have to do lots of things. Okay, so your life or your success will not end when you graduate from college. No, it's different. Okay, so the thing is that you need to study English because English will help you earn a lot more money as compared to the money that you will be earning when you are going to work like in government offices, to be honest. Actually my salary in DepEd, it's just half of the salary that I got when I was still teaching online. Like I do part-time, but I don't do full-time anymore. But with DepEd, it's just half. And I got into DepEd actually because of my speaking skills. Like they asked me, I did the demo. I actually didn't know that I would pass immediately. I would get through the registry of qualified applicants immediately. But yeah, because it took me 3 years right before I applied for a teaching position. Okay, 3 years after graduating from college. Okay, so first I became a writer. You see, English can really help you. With that, I became a writer, and then I became an ESL teacher, and I earned a good amount of money. And I also was able to enter. I also was able to enter the, registry of qualified applicants for teachers. So those are the perks of learning English. That's why it's really important that you learn it. Okay. This is also the main reason why I'm teaching my child Janelle. She's going to be joining me in most of my vlogs, and I'm going to be uploading her videos as to how I teach her in reading. Yeah, she's been studying English ever since she was she was 2 years old, 2 or 3 years old. Yeah. Okay. Now, aside from that one, it will also help you when you travel abroad. You will be able to communicate with some people. It would be easier for you to look for a job. Like if you're gonna try applying abroad. Like for me, I'm a teacher. If I want to work abroad, I can. Like if I want to work in Japan, I can be an ALT teacher, assistant language teacher. You can also be an ESL teacher, or English as a second language teacher. I can also teach in the US because I'm TESOL certified. I can also teach in China. Just like in Asian countries, we can teach if we are good in English. Like if you have the, if your English speaking level is just like the native English speakers. So that's it. English is very much important. Communication using English is very much important in landing a job, getting good salary, and for traveling. So, if you're a parent, I recommend that you teach your child English as early as possible, because the earlier the better. Okay, it will be easier for them to communicate. And aside from that one, if they learn English at an earlier age, it would be, they would be more confident in communicating with others using the language. Okay, and on my next in my next videos, so I will be sharing to you how to teach your child to read, and I will write on the description box the how do I say it? Like the letter sounds, the blending, and everything that I will be teaching. Okay, so guys, if you like this, if you watch this video, or if you're watching, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. See you on my next video. Bye.